Yeah, I hope your beers and your buster swords are ready, man. Let's get back to it. Chapter 7, a trap is sprung. Ooh. The plot thickens.
Wait. Fix those lights. Excuse me, sir. Your tie?
Quickly now, quickly.
There he is. Billy Bob Thornton.
He's Billy Bob Thornton. Who's the other guy?
Barrett squeezing through. Love that. Just crawling through.
That's the smell. This place reeks of Mako.
Looks like we made it.
Mm-hmm.
Here we are back in the reactor.
Layout's the same as Reactor 1.
Yeah. We're near Mako storage.
Let's move.
Okay. Time to get down to the brass tacks, man. What we're here to do. Bring down the man. Very, I wanted to say this to you before, because we touched on the environmental piece that the original had, and obviously this one's the whole story of Final Fantasy, isn't it? Well, this remake anyway. It's got very... I've missed a ladder. It's got very... What's that first 3D movie vibes?
3D movie vibes?
Yeah, the James Cameron one.
Oh, Avatar.
Avatar. Not seeing the way down. Okay. Have I just totally missed something? Down the pipe, she says?
Yeah, down a pipe, dude. Just like in the original.
I'm next.
Yep. You're next. Go for it, Barrett. Cool.
I've got a small gripe here.
What?
I wanted to say this when we were in the reactor last time, but the reactor theme song's called Make a Reactor. That's the name of the song.
Mm-hmm.
They've done it full orchestral in this version, you know, with like big woodwind
Yep.
instruments. Whereas in the original, as I said in a previous stream, they were basically using the processor and the PlayStation to make the sounds, and it gave it this really electronic, sort of metallic kind of sound. It gave the reactors this really cold feeling, like you're battling against machines. And I just feel like this full orchestral version, like without the electronic sounds to it, it just doesn't hit the bar for me. Not like the old one.
Yeah, that's fair.
Mechanized units like this were designed to take out
That's a good point.
monsters.
I mean,
Probably a new prototype. If they decide to
do you think it would have won Best Music if it still held those electronic elements to its soundtrack?
It would have given it a real retro feel. It would have been really cool, actually. I wish they had mixed more the old school sounds of OG into this, rather than just pandering to the fans and going, oh, we want it to be fully orchestrated, because that's what the original soundtrack was. It was fully orchestral pieces and then rendered down into these electronic sounds, which you heard in the OG.
We've touched on this, and we said it in, I think it was episode 1. Oh, hello, little flowers, floating flowers. Let's go. Get in. Where is it? One more.
Deal with that.
This one's gone. You're in drive. You're dead. So we touched on it. You went to actually see the Final Fantasy Orchestra in, was it Berlin?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't live in Berlin, but I do live in Germany, and made
So-
the trip over to Berlin to go and see the
question I have for you,
orchestra play.
We've talked about it and how, I mean, I'm sure you could speak on it a little bit more, but who was there to watch that? Did you feel you were around, like, gamers and fans of the game? And did you just go have a beer and talk Final 7, or go, you sit in the foyer? Were there cosplayers there? Like, what was the vibe?
Dude, that's as soon as you said that, I'm like, I know what he wants to know. He wants to know if there was like proper cosplay and if it was like a full, I don't know, like comic type setup thing. It wasn't at all. It actually felt like, it had a bit of a fancy feel to it. You know, like we're all going to the theater to all dressed up nicely to watch something. But I think that's just the true appreciation for the effort that's actually gone into the music. You know, I don't know if you can even imagine what it would be like there, that you are actually sitting in front of a full orchestra.
Yeah.
To hear them play video game songs, it's a weird sort of concept. I know what you're saying, but
Hold
it's
up.
actually...
Pause. That was the best thing in the game. I take that back. Barrett going da 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 da. That's the best moment in the game so far. Amazing. The nostalgia I felt just then, pretty high. Sorry, continue.
I'm glad you finally experienced that. I was waiting for that to come.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah. So to be in an auditorium or a theater or whatever we were in, I don't know what it was, but and to have so many other people interested in it, you're thinking this had a bigger effect than I think anybody ever thought it would.
Yeah. Did you talk to anybody else there about Final Fantasy?
I didn't actually get it. Strike up a conversation.
Oh,
or talk
hello.
to
These
anybody.
things.
I probably should have or could have, or yeah, it would have been a good idea to do that. But I don't know. It's weird. You were dealing with people that were all different age groups, and
Yeah.
On you.
I didn't really sort of lock on to anyone. That I'd be like, oh yeah, this guy looks like he's a full gamer, and that wasn't really my intention either, because you don't know which Final Fantasy they like. You're
Yeah.
going there to watch the music of Final Fantasy, not the music of Final Fantasy VII.
Gotcha.
So, I don't know if there was someone else in the crowd there that was like, oh, I love Final Fantasy VII just as much as this fella does.
Going on.
So, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. It
Nice.
would have been a good thing to do, though, I think, because you probably, because there definitely was an intermission, just a small pause, and
Yeah.
you go there wanting to hear your songs, like your favorite
Absolutely.
Final Fantasy VII songs, and Final Fantasy VII songs actually did make up a large majority of the songs that were played, but they did miss out on like one or two of the ones that I really wanted to hear. But they did play one of them, and I was just like, oh, thank God they got one of them at least, because they do mix it up every one they do.
Gotcha. Okay.
It was a super cool experience. I really, really enjoyed it. As a fan of the music, as a fan of the game, it's definitely something I can recommend to anybody who's ever had to think about doing that.
Yeah, it's such a specific show. I just have so many questions about it. Like, of course, I pictured people in, I guess suit and tie, dressed up. But I also pictured, the poster was going to be. Oh, hello, Barrett. The poster was going to be, like Cloud or something.
It's not actually. It's a very simple kind of poster, but yeah. But I think that's because there's none of the main characters on it.
Got you.
It is just the music of Final Fantasy and not specifically any one. It's good that I'd played a few of them, so I knew sort of a couple of the other pieces that were being played. I actually didn't know all of them though.
Gotcha.
That's because as we mentioned in previous streams, I played basically Final Fantasies 6 through to 10, and then other than those, I haven't played any more. So if they did play any current pieces, I wouldn't have known them.
Now,
Over to you, Anthony. Would you, if let's just say, oh, London, the orchestra's going to be there, would you buy tickets for it?
no. I don't think I would. Although I love, a live band and a string quartet and an orchestra, I don't think I'm in touch that much with the game to realize where this song comes from, or where, what, like, oh, this is that part from Final 7, or this is that from Final 8. Only if they played, the number one option and the number one hit, Crestfus Dominus.
Mate, I thought it was something else.
What, Ifrit's summon theme? Oh, here we go. This looks familiar. This is where Scorpion Robot came the other time. Oh!
Yeah.
He's got the hangover again.
Soldiers.
Oh, he's just been
Mako.
smashing the beers.
Shinra. I'm sick of this. I'm sick of all of this.
What is that? Tifu and a Wild Wild West theme?
She is proper Wild West.
Alright. Mako hangover. Yeah, for sure.
Soldier boy.
Wait, was it...
What?
Who was on the ground? Oh, you've hooked me again. You've done it again. Just after a dungeon theme that was so boring.
Should I enlighten you on who that was? I don't need to, but
Should I
yeah.
know? That was
Only if you
Cloud.
played the OG.
Well,
It wasn't Cloud.
it was a Sephiroth.
It wasn't Sephiroth.
I have no idea who it was then.
How much time we need?
Yeah. You just let me know if you want me to tell you what happened or not.
Let's see after this cinematic.
Comes with a remote detonator.
Ah, massive help compared to last time.
We withdraw
Yeah,
to a
remote
safe
detonator as opposed to...
Then, kaboom!
Safe distance?
What? No such thing.
So in the first reactor run, they wanted to risk everybody's lives with
Yeah.
a timer.
Double back.
And this time, nah, it's alright, we'll just remote detonate it.
So it's installed, yeah? Yeah, there it
Yeah,
is.
it's installed.
Hello? Safe distance. Remote play. Let's get out of here.
What did they need Cloud for? What do they need him for?
I have no idea.
He did the installation last time. Nah, don't need him.
I can't go through this one. Obviously this red light means locked. Yes, locked.
Just try and run up the ladder, mate. Just go the way you came.
Yeah.
What the? Where you going?
Weirdly perfect.
You set me up, you son of a bitch.
Wait a minute. Is someone watching us?
Ooh, Barrett, get your gun ready.
Greetings, my dear sewer rats. As architect of our populous engagement campaign,
So, this guy's obviously been watching you for a while.
public security,
Tommy Lee Jones in the house.
you welcome. The chief warmonger.
The Under Siege Tommy Lee Jones.
Right now, you command the undivided attention of every soul.
It's a bit of bait.
What is this?
Breaking news from Mako Reactor 5. Shinra has confirmed the reactor to be the target of the bomb threat issued by the terrorist group Avalanche. Members of the group were observed entering the facility, and security is currently sweeping it for explosive devices. We now go live to the scene.
I'm here in the Sector 5 Undercity. Having confirmed the terrorist target, the Shinra Emergency Operations Center has issued...
Why is the Avalanches making friends?
Residents are outraged that the tragedy of Mako Reactor 1 was only the first attack in a campaign of violence.
President Shinra has issued a statement providing assurances that the terrorists will soon be brought to justice.
And so,
Deep.
to a
Very deep.
beset by chaos and uncertainty, we will offer the finest comfort, bread and circus.
Uh-oh. The big boy.
So, do you recognize him?
No. I don't recognize anything from the first game. It's like Pathfinder from Apex.
Basically, you had Scorpion Guard and Airbuster. They're like two of the most memorable.
Yep.
Currently, the Airbuster is only 60% operational. The estimates were optimistic. I'm on air!
Always the incompetent sidekick.
You are hereby ordered to seize those intruders and bring them to me.
They do the Naruto run. Streamer fail, for sure. Yeah. I feel like after Glitch we can relate to that, Brandon. Just gotta roll, mate. Roll with it. Ooh, hello.
Yeah. Just a quick tip. I noticed you've still got ice on your Buster Sword. You want
Yeah.
to change that to either fire to counteract these sorts of fellas, or if you're going up against robots, get some
Thunder on there. Cool. I like. What am I doing? No, I don't do the. I keep going to do the little Chadley thing with her.
Chadley thing? What's the Chadley thing?
The reconnaissance. The assess.
Assess, right? Yeah, you want to remove that from your
Yeah.
your hotkeys. So there's actually something that I wanted to mention to you, Andy. Because,
Go on.
This is something you've missed. We were doing the side quests in the slums, you know, finding
Yeah.
rats, whatever. And this actually didn't come up, but one of the things you're supposed to do was change
Yo, what's going on
Tifa's
here?
filter. You're supposed to change her filter in an apartment. and your filter as well. So you change the water filters on both the apartments because Marl asks you to do it or whatever. You know, that old bird living downstairs.
Yeah, yep.
And when you go into Tifa's apartment to find her, she asks you to go on a date. Ooh, you're struggling, dude.
I'm trying to... Oh, dude, I was trying to listen to you and talk. Let's go, we got this.
You got it. Heal.
I got the limit break though.
Do it.
Go for glory, this guy.
Go for glory.
Got no cure. Oh, he's still alive.
There he is.
I'm waiting.
ATB.
Just
Wow, how'd you
fire.
do that? You just pulled out a Hail Mary there at the end.
I don't believe it. We played right into Shinra's hands.
Yeah, and their bullshit news is already peddling that false narrative.
So we're screwed.
No, hell no!
Don't be so down, Tifa.
They want to turn this into a spectacle. Then I say let's get them on. Let's take down Shinra's big ass neck in front of everybody.
Okay,
Bold.
I'm sold.
I'm with it though. Good strategy. More so.
Whose side are you on, though? Whose side are you on, Ann? Like, I feel like they're doing a good job now of showing you that there's very much two different sides to this story. You've got the terrorists, and you've got, you know, the company. Who's right and who's wrong? These people are trying to disrupt your every way of life. Are you on board with that? Sounded like you were just on board with that. Can you see the destruction that it's causing and the people it's affecting?
Do I have a choice? I can't just go play as Roche. Brandon, are you up to the challenge? I like to think so, mate. Unless you're setting a challenge for me right now that I don't know about, I'll reserve judgment. Maybe I'm not too. If you've seen my track record in battles, I don't think they're too great.
Yeah. Have a quick look at your what you've got equipped. Maybe get.
Yeah, I'm gonna get that Chadley useless materia off.
Yeah, and get fire onto Cloud.
Yeah. Let's just get full HP. That's it.
That's
It's
also
no
a good
sabotage
idea.
challenge, but it's all up to you. What's the challenge, mate? Please.
Yeah. Okay. So what you're about to embark on right now is, you have to. There's a big airbuster robot, and what you have to do is sabotage the robot by taking pieces away from him.
Mm-hmm.
Correct me if I'm wrong, Brandon, but are you suggesting that he does not do anything to sabotage the robot and just go all out into the robot and see if he wins? Because if that's what you're suggesting, I think that's a very hilarious idea.
Yes, indeed. Alrighty. Let's do it. I'm with it. Oh, I've got one more materia slot I didn't realize I had. Don't put assess. I don't have materia. So I want to get rid of ice and put, what, fire?
Fire is good against humans, as I said. So I would, yeah, that's a pretty good idea. Oh, look at that! You've got an extra materia slot now for your Buster Sword as well. That's useful. It's very useful.
Yeah, but I don't have any materia to put in there.
Really? I rarely have that problem. The problem I have is too much materia and not enough slots.
The only one I have is assess.
Chakra's rubbish. I wouldn't even look at it.
It's on Tifa.
Boring, useless materia.
Yeah, see, they're all equipped. We go.
Apparently you've got 2 lightning materia. That's useful. Because you can use one, made it up to your elemental, and then the other on another person.
Yeah,
so
I equipped it to Tifa.
Nice one.
Alright, so the challenge is I just gotta not bust off the parts of it and just attack head on.
Yeah, well, what you're going to find yourself in is separate rooms leading up to the battle, and in each room, because the robot's still being made and put together, you can remove individual pieces from the robot, which give it an advantage over you.
Okay.
Yeah, so you're about to run into this room, and you'll find some scientists in there developing
Well, stormtroopers.
missile launchers, or whatever. Yeah. So they're getting the components prepped for the airbuster.
He's live on TV. We need to finish this robot.
Here comes the gang. Take him out! Truce! Don't you feel bad for them? Like, they're all going to meet their untimely deaths. You run into. You're all on TV. It's just like, if you're Shinra, you're sending these guys in like cat and Potter.
I do, yeah. It's so fun just playing as Cloud though. Like, why would I want to switch to anyone else?
Tifa's pretty fun too.
I agree. Yeah, Chun-Li's, she's not bad. To be fair.
Chun-Li. It'd be awesome to do that upside down spinny leg kick thing.
Hit minaboo-kiss. Whatever she bloody says when she does that.
There should be a console somewhere.
This the console you talking about?
Where are you, Barrett? Yeah,
Yep.
maybe that's the one, bro. Does it have a big triangle over the top for interaction? That's definitely it. Oh, I need a key card.
Bang! Right there. That's where.
Well, let's find it.
That's where this used to. That's the difference between OG and this. There's always this green triangle over what you need to do. The fantastic thing about OG is you could be anywhere in some room and it's like, oh, I just found a materia. It doesn't even need to be glistening there in the corner of the screen. It's like you just clicked on a box or whatever and it was just there.
Yeah.
You're looking for the ID card. It's going to have a green triangle over it, like that.
You mean the ID card that's glowing like a lightsaber in the corner? That lights up the whole
Yeah,
room.
the one
Yeah,
that's
got
basically
it.
just this beam of light. Yeah.
I don't know where I stand on that though in terms of games. Like,
The
obviously,
keycard providing power for the gates that you didn't have
can I
enough
just
electricity for
walk in this
before.
thing? Do I have to like stutter? Press triangle. Yeah, busted.
Am I right with what?
Some sort of component?
Well,
Green
I don't-
triangles.
I don't know where I stand on. I like how they can provide that insight. Be like, hey, this is the item you need to look for. See it glowing in the corner, but it does break the immersion. But there's some games that don't do it,
does.
so I'm okay with it. Removing air
No,
units.
I'm against it in Final Fantasy because it wasn't in the OG, and it made it interesting. Like you were trying to figure out some puzzles before, but you
Yeah.
always had a slight bit of direction. It's like,
Do I? This is the challenge. I don't do this.
well, if you're gonna follow what Brandon was saying, yeah, you're gonna not do anything. You're just gonna head up. You don't
Is
want to
it-
dispose of anything.
You can't skip the first one. Nice. Good
Oh,
insight.
okay.
All right, we're on board. Let's do it. Challenge accepted.
So what are you gonna get rid of? You get a choice of
M unit flagged for disposal.
M unit. Okay, so you didn't have a choice there. You're just disposing of one M unit, and that's not going to be attached to the robot. So
Yeah, who he's
Did you do this challenge, Brendan?
So far, so good.
right. Let's move.
I think he's just set this challenge for you.
I mean, fair, yeah. There are 5 sabotage payable parts. Yes, on hard. Oh, he did it on hard. Okay. Not underestimating your gameplay, Brendan, on hard, but I like to think if it can be done on hard, it means I could potentially do it on normal.
Yep.
But I'm probably overestimating myself there and underestimating the challenge you've set for me.
Except smile for the folks at home.
Where's the vending machine? I need to buy Phoenix Downs, is what I'm saying.
There'll be one before you actually go to fight the dude. But every little room like this, you'll find some people to kill. So yeah, while we've got this opportunity, I was talking about something that we missed. When
Yeah,
we were
go on.
doing the challenges, we wanted to change the filters. You get this moment basically where you're in Tifa's apartment, and there's this moment where she's like, "Hey Cloud, let's grab some drinks. Let's paint the town red." And you completely missed that. So you had a date with Tifa basically, and it doesn't matter if you had the date with her or not, because you know what happens. Do you know who you show Tifa up for?
Tell me.
Jesse. You go on the Jesse mission instead of going on this date with Tifa. You're supposed to go out drinking in the pubs or whatever with Tifa. I would have. You have to inform her. You have to say. She's like, "Oh, what should I wear?" And you have to say something sporty, something mature, or something. I can't remember what the third one was. It was something like
Sexy.
sexy, probably. Yeah. Yeah.
Am I missing something here?
No, you should have just been able to walk through that door.
Exotic. Something exotic.
Something
Love
exotic.
that. Love that.
Yeah.
How would you feel telling your wife, Stoll, or my partner as well, hey, wear something exotic? Oh, I missed the big triangle. I missed the big triangle. Yeah.
You missed the big triangle.
I know what my partner would say. Don't be a dickhead, Ant. Something exotic.
I wouldn't want to. I think my no comment.
Ooh. Sorry, security guards. I know you thought working for a big corporation would be okay. We've just finished watching Avatar, and we're not happy in the slums. We're coming.
Just out for a paycheck, these fellas. They just wanted to get their pay and go home. Been told they have to do overtime tonight just because they've heard that there's some sort of threat in the reactor. This is,
That poor guy, Elite Grenada. Like, you have no idea I sell your stuff for potions. Your whole shtick is worthless in this game, Elite Grenada. Okay, this is up to me. I refuse to use this console because I've been set a challenge, and I shall not do it. How do we...
Don't. No, yeah, you want to... Yeah, get out. That's what you want to do.
Yeah. I think I've like...
And away we go.
Yeah. Might regret this. Oh, that looks like an air shaft that Barrett could walk through. Pardon? What? What'd you say, Salt?
No, just Barrett's having his thing.
Oh, yeah. Oh, here he goes. Again.
Barrett, who are you talking to?
Please, Tifa, control your man. Thank you.
Tifa,
oh, that was
just trying to
great.
talk some sense into him.
Yeah. Who are you talking to, bro? Oh, hello. Naruto's. Let's go. Naruto run. Dodge.
Cool's his Buster Sword with the
Fire.
flames.
Yeah, it's flames.
Cool. I think that's really cool the way they do that. But depending on what material you obviously have, it's either buzzing with lightning strikes, or it's got the ice coming off it, or it's got flames coming off, which is really cool. Like that little bit of detail.
Excuse me.
So yeah, how do you feel about that? What I just told you, man. You showed up, Tifa. You left her. What do you call that when you're supposed to go on a date with someone and
Stood someone up?
You stand them up. Yeah, proper stood Tifa up for Jesse. How do you feel about that?
I didn't realize I was doing that. I mean, if I had a choice in real life, I don't know who I'd pick.
Anne Hathaway or Sandra Bullock? Tell me.
Purely for a performance in The Dark Knight Rises, it'd be Anne Hathaway. Tifa.
Fair enough.
I'm not happy about Jessie just throwing herself at Cloud. Like,
she is a bit forward.
Yeah.
It's enough to scare a man. Like, how many other men have you been this forward with?
I mean, I'm not that bothered by it. It's just your innocence isn't there, although you claim it is in every other interaction. It's just kind of not.
But yeah, shame we missed that little interaction, because it's quite nice seeing like Tifa like just drop her guard a bit and just be like, "Hey Cloud, let's get messed up." That's basically what she says.
Ooh, I missed him. How dare you?
I guess that warrants a replay, Anson.
Maybe. I don't think that's going to entice me to go clear cats out of a village again, or mice.
Dude, if you're after that platinum trophy, you have to do it all.
I can confirm to you this is a game I will not be platinuming. Have you platinumed this, Stoll?
We talked about this in a previous stream. I got caught up in the dresses, but it wasn't even the dresses. It was Final Fantasy VII OG, because in the OG you have to go on a date with Barrett, and I've done like 3 playthroughs just to get on a date with Barrett, and I still haven't managed to get it happening, because you've got so many different options you have to choose throughout the game. Like, you have to brush off Tifa, and you have to brush off Eris, and you have to like try and cozy up to Yuffie for a little bit, but then brush her off as well. There's so many different yes, no sort of options you have to choose in the menus as you're going through the storyline of the game to be able to get Barrett to walk into that room with the golden saucer and say, "Hey there, big boy."
Hey there, big boy.
I tell you what,
Yeah,
I ain't never looked
it's
forward to
pretty funny that that's actually an option in the game.
I'm really excited about seeing Cloud in a dress. I gotta say, it was one of my favorite moments of the original, and I'm excited they provide that in this remake straight away in part 1.
Oh no.
Well,
You're about to ask me to dance the
Okay.
if they
We
do
don't.
that,
Come on, don't
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
I'm not going to confirm or deny whether that happens or not.
I don't dance.
Okay.
So,
Well, we'll see.
yeah, we will see.
Where's these floating mushroom fly things? No one in this room? No? Okay. It's a lot of construction going on in these, I just want to say this before you face the boss. I hope it'll be useful. Exploiting enemy weaknesses puts them into pressured state quicker. USI, okay.
Unique selling information.
Using stagger multiplier attacks increases damage multiplier when enemy is in staggered state. Okay.
Man, Brandon
Mate.
laying on.
Mate.
He's dropping knowledge. This guy.
Knowledge bombs.
Knowledge bombs.
So-
just one after the other. It seems like Brandon has a better grasp of the battle system than I do, to be fair.
I can imagine it's very infuriating to watch me play this game then. I apologize, Brendan. Using focus thrust shot strike puts enemy into staggered state. So, are you referring to Cloud's, like, the ability?
There are
when
specific
Yeah.
abilities that Cloud has, so you got to
Okay.
look at his abilities, and the ones that Brandon mentioned, if you use those particular ones against this boss, that's what's going to stagger it.
So this boss is just on the other side of this.
Not quite, I think you've still got a few more doors to go through, but double
Okay.
check your shortcuts and make sure you know which one focus thrust is, and whatever ones that Brandon just mentioned. But you don't know this sort of stuff unless you've done this a few times, or you've looked at YouTube instructions on how to do it. You know, those walkthrough guides.
Very good.
They show you how to defeat particular bosses. This is,
That's why I,
once you know the mechanics of the battle system, it is amazing when you can sort of figure it out. It's good to figure out this stuff on your own as well. But thanks for all the tips, Brandon. Definitely appreciate it.
Yeah, I'm on board with that. My man sets a challenge and then lets me know where I'm going wrong.
Yeah, well, this is the thing. If Brandon hadn't given you that information, I think you would find yourself in a bit of a pickle.
Well, let's see. We're just gonna face this thing on its own.
So if you
We're coming up on the exit.
basically what happens is in the game.
Still in range.
Oh, Barrett store.
We should be good.
The moment Big Boy goes down, you hit that switch.
Click.
Right.
Hit the bomb. So Tifa's got the detonator.
Yeah. So basically, if you don't do what Brandon said you should do, and if you remove pieces of the robot that that they're constructing right now, what happens is at the end of all of this, you can collect all the pieces and you can sell them later for
Oh, okay.
card hold gil.
Card hold gill.
Did I say card hold? I meant hard cold.
No, I'm going with card hold. I was like, there's a card game? Give me card hold gill all the time.
Just a slight bit of dyslexia here after one or two beers.
Right. Dodge, 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 dodge. All you do is dodge, and now you're dead. Leaders. Okay. I feel like we're building up to it now. Gotta go earn our card hold gill. I'm feeling it's on the other side of this door. Okay.
Nope.
Nope.
Oh, it is. Here we go.
Yep. Is there a bench or a vending machine? Nope. Wait, maybe
Yeah,
around
there
here.
is.
Oh, is there?
Got no time to double back.
Where are you? No time to bubble.
Yeah, you're gonna miss that sweet, sweet gills. I'm sorry for that. No problems, dude. Card hold gills. Love that. Reminds me of that dude off The Simpsons, Gil.
Got key cards. You might want
This one I bought from home. proceed without using gear. Oh, so they give you the choice right then. There was those other monitors, right? They're like, and Barrett's like, "Are you sure you're about to do this? Because you're making it harder." And I'm like,
Yeah.
"Yes, mate."
Barrett's trying to talk you out of this. Obviously, at the same time,
Barrett,
it's not sunny inside,
mate,
yet he's still wearing sunglasses. And,
Yeah.
I'm not sure who he's trying to, be conspicuous about.
Barrett.
I mean, his demeanor is clearly something. No one's going to mistake this fella in a lineup. I don't know why he's trying to hide his identity through sunglasses.
Exactly. Mate, you talk the talk. You got a sponsorship from Oakley's, and when push comes to shove, you just don't want to lock and load, baby. We're ready.
It must be that he's got this sponsorship. He can't take the glasses off. If he does, he's not getting his paycheck.
He's the Terminator.
Work faster, or you'll hear.
Wow.
He needs them to see. He broke his other pair.
That's insane.
He broke his other pair at home. So now he's only got his outside glasses.
I'd love for one of the lenses to be cracked and then just a red light appear behind it.
Got to dodge. Oh, hello. A little bit of electricity.
Yeah, these boys aren't missing about.
Oh, you said to dodge behind them?
Yeah, you
Okay.
gotta like just behind
Oh.
the rear of them and then attack from behind. But you know that fire is clearly going to be their worst enemy.
That's why I got on my blade. That's why I'm trying to hit him with it. Okay, let me just do that.
We too late. That's far enough.
Thunder can't hurt.
Taking you down.
Stagger.
Who? Who are you fighting against?
Elite Grenader. The guy whose whole existence is useless. He goes home, he's like, "Honey,
I sell pieces of shit like you for breakfast."
honey, I've been promoted in Shinra. What? I'm an Elite Grenader now. Oh, honey. Have you ever used a grenade in this game?
Please, anyone in the chat, has anyone ever used a grenade in this game? And if you have, what did you use it for? Please.
I don't know if you could use it. Where am I supposed to go? These...
Before you do anything, stop. Stop.
Me. Yep.
Do not move.
Oh,
Oh no.
too much. Uh-oh. Well,
You need to put lightning on
For real though, we need to talk victory.
on his
Cloud's
blade.
as soon as possible. Yeah, because I have a feeling that you're going to be up against something that might be mechanical. Yeah, swap out some thunder.
Try exploiting the next enemy's weakness and use focus attacks when they're pressured at practice. Cheers. Okay, try exploiting next enemy's weakness.
Brandon, dropping knowledge.
Mate, knowledge bombs. So I want to change fire to lightning.
Yep, for sure. And you want to have
Actually-
at least something there equipped. Do you have that MP there anywhere? That you should put that up against.
This one. It's on Tifa.
Yeah, that's fine. Just give Tifa the electricity and. Oh, okay. No, leave that.
Well, I've left it on Cloud.
Well, I would put the MP onto whoever you use as a magician. Like who's casting the spells.
Yeah, that's why I
mostly
left it on
for the
Tifa.
spells. Yeah.
I find I do that a lot with Tifa.
And Cure, I'd probably make Cure and MP up because you find that the person who has Cure and a normal materia, they're casting twice the amount of spells as someone who doesn't, so the MP up does help there.
Okay. Just gonna put fire material on her. So, try exploiting the next enemy's weakness and use focus attacks when they're pressured as practice.
No way we're getting back up that fight.
No way we're getting back up the fight.
Hear that?
Nope. Best we need to get
Oh.
behind that door.
That's a door?
What's that there? Well, it's, something that the other guys seem to be focused on. Oh my god!
Cutter! Oh my god, Cutter.
Hence why I told you to get that
Yeah.
electricity out.
Weakness.
Ooh.
Okay.
You just took off 700 there, did you see that?
Yeah. So, oh, hello, Mr. Cutter. That's pretty intense.
All set. Here. You're
No, I want to go Barret. This enemy's weakness is its arms. I didn't know you could focus just on the limbs. I thought it was just locked on. Left blade. Oh, there it is, locked on. Got you. I was like, maybe I'm lost. I'm not sure what Brandon's talking about, but now I get it. I didn't know you could have different lock-ons on one enemy. Oh, he's put it away.
Yeah. Just when you got ATB with Cloud, cast Lightning.
Yeah. That was... I only have Thunder. Is that Lightning?
Thunder,
No.
Thunder, Lightning is Thunder, sorry. In the OG, it's Lightning.
Yeah. Oh, he's gonna die. He's gonna die. Items.
You've got plenty of ATB with the other two fellas.
Yeah.
Remember, you can press R1 to jump.
I did. Didn't I?
I don't remember. I was just...
Yeah, he's healed. He's healed. Lock onto his arm. Get back, bro. What are you doing? Back. Oh, he seems to love the shit out of Cloud. No, don't bring it, wait. You're getting worked. Alright, computer, you can deal with that.
Yeah. Exactly, see, like, if you've got a guy who's down on life, then you just switch to another who has it, and then you go for... The enemy will go for that person,
Yeah.
so it's a combo sort of like...
Come on, how is that not done? Ooh, he's just done something to me. Come on, man.
Back.
I was like at a bit of a impasse there at who to heal. And I knew she would go down if I did.
You cripple the left blade, yeah. So this is what Brandon was talking about.
Target. Let's go. Go for the weakness. Was that what you were referring to, Brandon? Target the weakness then, and then stagger it, then just hone in on the other weakness?
Yeah, for some reason, when you stagger an opponent, your damage percentage goes up.
Yeah, they take...
tremendously.
Well, of course, their guard is down.
Yeah.
I don't have no more heals. That's a shame. Yeah.
As
cool,
in no
okay.
more Phoenix Downs?
Potions. My guys are
Hopefully
really...
there's a mention of any machine up here. I seem to remember there being one, but yeah, no guarantee.
Seems like a good spot to put
That's
benches
easy,
of
right?
vending machines. Yeah. What's that? Red. You obtained MP. Forgive me. I can't really read that because the face cam's over it.
Oh, yeah, and you just missed that chest. Why are you running up
What
the
chest?
stairs?
Chest.
To your
See
left,
my chest?
yeah.
See my chest?
See my chest. Bear Gorilla's chest.
And by using particular attack, it makes the damage goes even higher, etc. Tifa's triangle attack. I gotta be honest, I really don't know what Tifa does with her attacks. I just kind of button mash with her and hope for the best. So I you know what? Let's use Tifa.
Tifa is actually one of the most critical characters of this game when it comes to battles. Like, you're able to stagger people with her so easily with her specific attacks. Like, she comes in so useful later. I don't know what she's like at this part of the game, but later on, she's super useful. Chakra is just... Oh, wow! That was a lot. Do you know why I avoided Chakra? I hate Chakra because it's a yellow materia. Yellow means ability. Yellow means things like I'm
Okay.
stealing, I can sense my opponents. Yellow means 2-card. Yellow means enemy skill. That's
Yeah.
what yellow is. Yellow isn't Chakra, where I get HP for nothing. I hate that whole concept. It's
Yeah.
like, I'm doing nothing and getting HP.
Yeah.
It doesn't suit at all to any of the materia systems in the Final Fantasy VII universe. Very much against that. I don't know
Okay.
why, but I've ignored the materia just for that reason, but as we just saw, 500 HP, that was pretty good.
Yeah. We just seen the big boy, the big buster go up there, right?
yeah, keep going up there. No, you're fine to keep going up because there's one little room before you go out to fight it, and I'm sure in this little room you get to sit on a bench and go to a vending machine. So don't worry about that too much.
We're gonna make it home. All of
Gotta get through this. We're gonna make it.
Right. We don't want to disappoint Marlene. That goes for
That's
you
why
too,
we're doing this.
Right?
You better give her a big old smile this time.
If the price is right.
Ooh, he hit him with the contract. Love that.
I would read the fine print.
Yeah, way to flex on him, Cloud. You better do this. Hey, man, I'll do whatever you want. Just remember your gil.
So
What
in that room is where you get your...
This one?
No, not that one. Over there.
Ah,
where
here
you
it
can-
is, yeah.
In there, yeah.
Can't go in.
Don't open anything there.
Can't go in.
Interesting, because I thought at least there was at least one of them. You had at least one that you.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Big moves by Cloud.
Open it already.
What? Open it already? Yeah. Get your treasure.
Is there any way we can get it open?
Yeah.
Hey, Cloud, smile when you're on your missions. Hey, Barrett. Remember your cold, hard gil. Oh, there we go.
Why does everything
Smile like you
have to
mean
be
it,
so
Cloud.
damn complicated?
Yeah, he did ask that.
Rooms that way too.
Listening to
Do
too
you
much
think
killers.
We'll find the components we diverted there?
It's like a treasure vault. I like the sound of that.
It is like a treasure vault.
Okay, this is throwback. This
So
is
how do
throwback
we
to
do
OG.
this?
It's so good. I'm glad you're doing this. Actually, it's fun.
We move the levers at the same time.
Got these ones.
I'll take left, which just leaves right, soldier boy.
I like how they put Soldier Boy in capitals, like it's like an insult.
No, soldiers in capital because that's just how the name of the institution or the entity
Oh,
is,
yep,
is
yep, yep,
referred
yep.
to within this universe.
Emergency lockdown
It was always
is
capitals.
currently in effect.
Like I worked
So
for
we need to
soldier, and then it'd be in
synchronize our
capitals.
Yeah,
In that case, follow my lead.
get you now.
Nah, Tifa's.
I still took it as an insult.
Okay, pay attention, you two. 3, 2, 1.
So yeah, follow Tifa's lead.
Oh, I gotta do it on her time. I thought I was leading her. Breathe when you're... Okay, gotcha.
Shake it off. 3, 2, 1.
Emergency
Come on, man.
lockdown disengaged.
Gotcha.
Now
Wow,
that is what I
I'm
call
so surprised you
teamwork.
did that like first turn.
Really? That's difficult?
it was quite hard,
Tucked away in
but
that
you have to do it like a couple of times, I think.
Oh, can't go that way. Or can I go this way? Follow the triangle.
This would be the treasure vault.
That's right.
What's the catch?
We need to bypass a high-level security lock.
Different from the other one?
Same deal. But we gotta do it several times.
Ooh, give me a pattern. Let's go.
Tight wads. But hearing that just makes me want to rob them.
Yeah, that's what I was getting at. Same
Yeah.
deal. Seven
Let's
times.
stick it to him.
Let's stick it to him. Nice.
Sorry, yeah, that beer noise was a bit loud, wasn't it?
Security lockdown is currently in
Love that. Nah,
Okay,
good,
guys.
mate. Beers and Buster Swords. That's what we're about.
Copy me?
Beers and Buster Swords.
Oh, fine. After
Okay.
you, girl.
Gotta get past level 1 first, right? 3, 2, 1.
I mean, well,
Watch
okay.
carefully.
Left one went down, right one went up.
We got this.
Exactly.
3,
Oh, I see. I should have looked at it.
1.
Yeah, watch her.
I was looking at the top. I'm an idiot. My
That
bad.
was great, you guys. Let's keep it up. All
Guarantee I
right,
don't miss
3,
one.
2, 1.
Beta level security disengaged.
Wow! Think we've got this?
Tifa, do you know how long I've been playing games for? How many switches I've switched?
More than sticking it to shit.
Halfway there. Steady, guys.
I don't think she quite understands that you come from the monastery of Switch.
1.
I missed that because I was listening to you.
Don't rush it.
Focus. 3, 2, 1.
Shit.
And he's just made himself a meme. Thank you very much.
Shake it off. 3, 2, 1.
Gamma level security.
Easy.
Disengage.
Too easy.
No
I've unlocked
way.
doors before.
You guys are naturals.
Do you know what I've been watching a lot of?
Okay, final round. Don't
It's
lose
the OC.
Go on.
focus.
The OC. Do you remember that TV show, The OC?
1.
Tifa feels like she should be on the OC.
Abba!
Oh my god, you guys, using naturals.
We got this. 3, 2,
2,
1.
1. Switch. Let's get that treasure. Let's get that gil.
Disengage. Disposal room now.
That gold card gil.
Take that, Shinra! Making us jump through hoops to steal your shit.
Didn't take as long as I expected. Good work, guys.
She's super stoked with him, isn't she? She's just like,
Yeah.
I never thought I'd be able to get these two other guys to fall in line here and follow instructions. But
Oh, I know. I think she can get guys to fall in line. That's for sure. I don't think that's ever a problem. Ooh, we got a purple material. What's this?
look at your bounty, marvel in your
You
glory.
obtained an orb of magic. I can't see it because of the face cam. Brilliant.
Yeah, your face cousin. Your face
Materia.
cam's always in the way.
I know. It's lovely. Let's see what we got.
It's a
It's a
Purple.
purple. It's a grimace. Magic up.
magic up. Yep, give that to your magic person. Whoever's got lightning. Who's got lightning? Because that's going to come in use for the next battle.
I think Cloud has it.
All right, then it's a
Yeah.
good match. Yeah.
There we go for his slash.
Cool.
That's the only treasure. What's this?
Yeah, you want to do that?
Yeah. Hold. Holding. Holding. Held.
Score. It's just like Cloud said.
They say a job well done is on reward.
Reminds me of the meatworks where I used to work, mate. The big freezers at the back. This is how they. You obtain 2 bottles of ether. Okay, cool.
This package is coming in.
Yeah. Special. Starson's, mate. Starson's orders.
Okay. Ease up. Ease
There's a
up
vending
to-
machine.
there
There's
we
a
go,
bench.
There's a vending machine.
Here
the
we
bench.
go.
I knew I was onto something there.
Oh, bye. We have 50. You know it.
Yeah.
Bombing
for sure.
mission.
Make sure you got your Phoenix Downs, right? 'Cause-
Mm-hmm.
Don't you get like a? Go to the 100 there. Stop. You get the 100%. It's down. You know, it's on sale. It's on sale, mate.
Oh, is that what that
And
means?
mega potions. Yeah, you get 3 mega potions on sale.
Is this like
Take them off
unique
the
to
side.
this particular vending machine?
Yeah.
Cool. We're about to go out of date, mate. They put them on the reductions. Their use by is coming.
Do you need an ether? I mean, you got 12 of them. It's not really.
What?
Nah, it's all good. I was just wondering if you need an ether or not. You probably don't.
No, I'm
Potions
getting-
aren't really going to help you out too much at this point in the game because your potions are just so weak. High potions and mega potions are what you want.
Gotcha. Sweet. Little jazz tune. Right, I'm gonna rest up.
Just, mate, yeah, have a seat.
Yeah.
Take
Yeah, have
the
a
load
seat.
off.
I'm just gonna grab one more beer for the Buster Sword before we enter this battle. Oliver, over to you.
Over to me. Right, so we're about to head into a pretty iconic fight with the Buster, Air Buster. The original fight, you're fighting him from both sides, and that was always his weakness because you could just, you know, attack him from one side and then do the back attack on the other side. It was a pretty easy fight in the OG. You'd also use lightning attacks, super easy to take him down. I gotta say, I think in the remake he is far more difficult, and I think they've done a pretty good job in making an iconic villain or iconic enemy more difficult, so that you're able to spend more time with him. Obviously, it's a fun fight. Anthony's about to get himself into a fun fight, and he'll be about to obviously jump on and see that in a moment. So, fun. Brandon's obviously also given some good tips. Do I think he needs it? Does he have it? Okay, so from Brandon, do I think Anthony needs assess materia? I don't know if he's... Does he still have it equipped? I thought he removed it, but if he still has it equipped, I haven't been watching too closely. He's not actually going through and assessing every enemy, which is what I did when I played this game. And maybe you did that as well, Brandon. Which is obviously beneficial to him, so we can really get some good intel on his enemies and find out what their weaknesses are and what you get from them and all that sort of stuff. So if he's not using it, it's pretty much a waste of space, isn't it? But you're right, it is infinitely advantageous to have that material on when you're struggling against an enemy, particularly Airbuster, because this is going to be a tough fight. You're right, and he probably does need it. just to double check, you know, what the attributes of this enemy are, and yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you're just saying that the Airbuster used to attack it from both sides.
Yeah, because you're basically fighting it on an elevated platform, and
Yeah.
you've got half your party on one side and half on the other side, so it was always like a back attack from each side.
And you were saying
But
this is
I
one of the
wouldn't-
harder bosses of the remakes?
It is, and I wouldn't assume that the remake
Wait,
Airbuster
the right way,
boss
right?
is similar to the old one. No, you're going back the way you came.
am I?
Yep. You want to exit. So yeah, Brandon was just asking if I think it's a good idea if you have the assess material on you, and who has it and where is it?
No,
and what's
that's
it
not what I
doing?
got. I was going the
Yeah,
right
you're
way.
going
What
the
are you
right
talking
way.
about?
Yeah, out here to the right.
Yeah, that's what I was going the right way. I just didn't think it was useful. I'm just going to play through the storyline with Stoll and yourself, Brandon. Ooh.
Just to bring back memories.
Ooh. Screenshot. Thank you.
Too late.
God damn it! I got Tifa instead of the scenery. Ooh, spider bots.
I really like this.
The eyes of one who has bathed in
Ooh.
make you a soldier.
Ex-soldier.
Once a soldier, always a soldier. Though not, alas, for very long. Accelerated cellular degradation being the most common cause of death by far. This is classified, of course, but every soldier knows.
So he's dying.
That's right.
Think you forgetting someone?
So in the OG, obviously President Shinra comes out personally and talks to them.
Have to go on without that.
Ain't enough hours in the day to hold you to account for all your crimes.
And what a wasteful indulgence it would be, even if there were. Okay then.
Let's talk about wasteful indulgences.
How good's that? Just grabbing the camera.
The life stream. The
He's like, I'm getting my
lifeblood of the
airtime.
planet, our planet.
But Shinra keeps on slurping it up like a thirsty dog. What do you think's gonna happen if you don't stop, huh? We do indeed keep on slurping it up, as you say, but for whose benefit, I wonder. The true nature of Mako is known to one and all, yet the people willfully turn a blind eye to the cost. As you must surely be aware. Don't you dare try to put this on us! If anyone's going along with your plans, it's cause you brainwashed!
So is he saying it's like
Methods are beneath you.
they're just abusing it and using it too much, and they're the reason for its damage? They're just the providers.
Henceforth allies of wicked Wutai, our sworn enemy.
Ooh, Wutai.
Thank you for stoking our people's...
The Shaolin and the Wutai are dangerous.
A little more complex than...
The hell we are!
So yeah, you're basically being branded as Wutai.
Yeah.
You still don't understand your role in this.
Oh no!
What are they doing? Don't you see? You fools were never in control. Never anything but pawns in our plans to sell great and glorious war to the people. And your instruments of insurrection will
You're not on television anymore, by the way.
when we so choose.
24 minutes? I chose 20 minutes last time, mate. I'm all good. Oh, I love how Tifa's just ready to pull the trigger.
Yeah, she's like, I'm out.
Yep. Yeah. Oh, here it comes. Oh, have you seen... What's that Pixar film, Wall-E?
Wally?
Here comes Eva, mate. Eva.
Eva.
Your guilt is undeniable. Your punishment, death.
You all sound so brainwashed, like on both sides.
Yeah.
Both sides are completely brainwashed. Like they both feel they're so, correct in what they're doing. Doesn't matter whether you're Shinra or whether you're the Avalanche group. Good on you, Tifa. She just said it.
Sick of all of this.
Yeah. Like, enough with all the BS here.
Cloud, get your head in the game.
I was telling you before, Stoll, I specifically, I don't remember much about this game, but now this layout of this stage, oh, best of luck, okay. I specifically remember this battle. Blocked?
Yeah, if you can... Is anyone on the other side of him? Yeah, there you go. Very nice. This is what I was referring to, back at
Got you.
Lightning. Just use lightning spell as much as you can, whoever's got it.
Spells, thunder.
When you use thunder, you just jump straight back over to the other guys. So
Yeah.
Let Cloud do his thing, and then you just give him the get-go to cast thunder every now and then from the others. There you go, bang, stag it, off you go. Pure thrust, all that stuff that Brandon was talking about.
Ooh.
Here we go, end of phase. Here we go, you got it. Phase 1. You remember there are several phases to a boss fight in this game.
Fuck!
Get out of there. Yeah. Oh, well done.
Oh, I went back in it.
Oh.
Of course you did. Of course you did, mate. Of course I did.
You evaded it and then you walked straight back into it.
What's going on?
Oh, you got lasers.
Hey, wouldn't be me if I didn't go down, you know?
Yeah.
No, Cloud, come back! Oh, this is annoying, the whole switching people. I really, oh. Sorry, we got this, we got this, we got this.
He's not doing his laser beam for the moment, so it's okay to just hang out on the side there. And the computer should know to get out of dodge.
I want to kind of just heal Cloud a tiny bit more, because he's got all my materia on himself. Oh, get out of the way!
You want to be getting in front of Buster as soon as possible with that limit break.
That was too close.
We need to come up with a plan.
Let's go, cross slash on his ass.
Nice one. You got a summon too? I think you got a summon.
Ifrit! Come to the clutch, Ifrit! Let's go! Ah, Ifrit. You demigod, you, look at you. Go on, mate. Go to town, Ifrit.
Lie to me.
Who have I got? Ooh.
I hate when they do that.
Let's take care of them first.
Oh, let's bring in the old meme. Let's go. Does Ifrit just attack himself? Oh, no, dead. Luckily.
Watch out for those things, those buzzy things on the side.
Those buzzy things?
Yeah.
Spells. Wait, Adam. What's a Mega Potion? Let's go, Cloud. Mega Potion up. Oh, yep, can't attack him. Gotcha. Don't worry. Yeah. Thunder. I have Thunder. Weaknesses, I guess Focus Right Arm. That's all Focus Right Arm.
Deal with that.
You have no range, lady. So you can just cure a Cloud. I've never seen this attack before. Is it something they don't do? Like, do the arms not float regularly? Crimson Dive.
What do you mean? The arms do float, yes, and they do attack you.
Oh, Brandon was just saying he's never seen that attack before. Oh, hello.
Oh, okay.
Come on, Ifrit. Come through in the clutch. Oh, excuse you.
You can use one of your ATBs with different. Yeah.
How do I do that?
You're in there right now, aren't you?
Oh, am I?
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. Is that it? Gotcha. Oh, come on.
Yeah, see down bottom, you got
Crimson Dive.
Yep.
Keep it together.
Where's Tifa? I just need you to have a little bit more, so... Oh, let's go for it! That's what I want my summons to look like! Yes! Mega Potion, let's go Barret. Get back up, get in there. You're down, you ain't out, baby. Phase 3, we're here. Evangelion Robot does not stand a chance. Ooh, hello. Didn't know Shinra had a Death Star in a robot.
All those strobes. Time to do your thing, big man.
Watch and learn.
Whatever.
Bring in the heat.
Thunder.
see that.
Yeah.
You tried to cast Thunder and Barret just got annihilated by those rockets. You really want to try and time those correctly because that was just a waste of your MP.
Gotcha.
So you cast it and then like just...
It happened again, didn't it? Just then.
Basically, yeah. Changed to another guy's like ATV. What's Eva got? Tifa's got magic right now. Cast something.
She doesn't have anything that's going to help.
She got fire release?
Yeah, fire release.
Yeah, it's better than nothing because like she's not a long range attacker. She's not going to be able to like punch up stuff in that distance. So you want to be doing some sort of damage while he's just floating around like that. And now he's close to the edge. You want to get Cloud in and just hack him.
Weakness, stagger. Oh no. Watch your health, Let's go Tifa. Cloud.
Triple slash.
I'm trying to go to Cloud.
But it's also good to jump between, that like the AI always kind of goes for whoever you're in control of. So if you want to draw attention away from someone who's in a very touchy position, then yeah, that's a good way of going about it.
Pressured. Let's go.
You're not doing too well. Just looking at the overall picture right now, you've got roughly half your health on most of you guys. Cloud just took a big beating just then, but yeah, you're looking not too bad. Try and keep everybody's health, HPs up, and just keep going what you're doing.
No need to move.
Cloud's got the injury.
It's coming.
Use Cloud for a minute if you can.
I can still fight.
My turn. Any last word? Keep it together.
Don't give up. Do this right.
Look at you, not doing too bad, and you eating away at his
Yeah,
life.
it's showing that I'm like focused because I'm not talking, am I? Bloody Eva, chill. 16 minutes. Will he make it? Oh, he's asleep. You're asleep. Come on, a little bit more. There we go. Let's get some thunder in there.
Ooh, lovely. Smashed him. Now he's coming closer.
I've got you covered. I got
Okay, one more. Cloud. Switch to
Very
Cloud.
intense. This is Crab Warden all over again.
Crab Warden. The old Crab Warden. We remember the old Crab Warden, don't we?
Yeah.
You chits.
Yeah, try and bring Cloud back. Finish down. Yeah.
Gotcha. And Tifa, you can cure him. Oh, he's not. He's not back up. Get back up, Tifa.
Yeah.
Now Barrett. Charge up, baby. Oh, hello. A little bit of laser eyes.
He's stunned. He's stunned. Go to someone else.
Dodge. No, Tifa. Get out of there.
I won't.
I need you, Tifa. I need you
This
now.
is the cool thing about FF7 Remake boss fights is that you see how little life that Airbuster has right now. And for whatever reason, the game's AI recognizes that and it brings the fire. It really turns it up. It turns the dial up on the heat. And it's so
man.
cool. There's just like you're fighting for it, and the AI is like, no, I'm gonna fight for it too now, you know. And we see Ant in this situation where he's just getting pumped. All his men are very little, you know, very little life left in them. But Airbuster also is just like on the edge. He's about to fall, and if Ant just continues with these attacks, he's gonna get him. Like one last lightning attack and this guy's done.
Let's
Bang,
go!
there we go.
Get out of here.
Like it's just so that's what makes this game satisfying is when you have wins like that, because it's like I thought I was about to die and you could have well
Flawless,
easily
baby.
died.
Flawless. Thank you, Brandon. I can only thank both Stoll and Brandon for coaching me through this, and the knowledge of the battle system enabled me to beat Eva and once again restore balance. Not going back to Wally tonight, are you, Eva?
Fairly classic moment from the original.
Oh no! Trapped
There we go.
like sewer rats. Wow.
Fantastic.
Massive, massive part of the story done there with, I guess, an iconic boss coming from the first one. I think it's a good time to take a break on that particular chapter and hold off. I really felt I got a good grasp of the battle system right then in the very last boss there with the Buster. About switching.
You really
switching
did show
people.
some really good colours. Like you're slowly getting aboard on this.
Yeah.
Hit
So
the
I
pause
guess-
button. Quick intermission. See
Yeah,
each other
mate.
in a minute. Yeah.
Yeah. Good time to have a small break just then.
Yeah.
Much deserved and well needed toilet break just there after that particular battle.
Here we are.
Cool.
Yep.
So, how's it looking, Stoll? You know the storyline. Is this something that we should continue on, or is this a chapter where we cut it?
Obviously, this is a chapter where we could cut it right now.
Yeah.
I'm okay to keep going if you want to keep going. How do you feel?
Let's do it.
Yeah,
I'm
keen to do it as well. Some interesting things coming up in the next section, so let's get to it.
Yeah, I'm gripped by the storyline. Cool. Welcome back after the break. Let me sort this out, make sure there's nothing going on. Cool. So welcome back, team. Here we are, beers and buster swords at the ready, and oh my bejesus, ghosts are back. I completely forget what happens in the original. I have no idea what's about to happen.
You okay? Yeah.
Who's that talking?
Made it through with just a couple of scraped knees back then. Back then? What do you say? We doing this? Have we? Never mind about that. Right now, you need to focus on yourself. Move something. Anything. Why not?
What is going on?
It's fairly close to the original, you know.
Steady.
Obviously, Cloud's just had a pretty traumatic experience,
Yeah.
just falling from the upper plate down to a lower level, as we just saw him falling.
Look at the detail on the eyebrows. Ugh. Nice.
Who are you?
I am your everything. Oh, Cloud. There's still so much.
Sephiroth all obviously trying to
Chapter
infiltrate
8,
his nightmares and
the
be his
budding
nightmare.
bodyguard. Oh, I remember this.
Maybe you're not okay.
Flower peddler.
Ah, he lives. Finally awake, are we?
Yes, Aerith, let's go. Finally.
Aerith. It's Aerith. And you are?
Cloud.
Nice to meet you again.
Again, huh?
What? You don't remember? What about the flowers?
Oh, the flower girl. And this is...
An old church in the Sector 5 slums. You came crashing
You
through the
are
roof
getting
without
excited
so
on that
much as a
microphone a little.
lookout below.
Always.
Fell right into my flower bed. Lucky for you. Like, really?
Sorry,
So
I
wait,
didn't mean to...
Don't worry.
maybe I was
about
too
it.
young to understand. He fell from a plate into a flower bed and he was good?
It has a kind of power.
The roof broke his fall.
Yeah.
Before I forget,
That's what she should have said if she didn't say it. I'm not sure if I
Thanks.
saw that in the dialogue.
I've got one too.
Interesting that she handed him a material like that.
You
Yeah.
and everybody and their mother.
Here you go, mate.
Not like
So
mine,
that's
no.
very important.
It's
You
special.
and everyone and their mother. Like she's like,
Yeah.
I got a
It's not
special
good
material.
for anything
So-
at all.
Okay. Mako hangover coming in.
He's really got to
She
stop
just
doing
don't know how
those
to use it.
Mako cocaine shots.
Could be.
Mate, the Mako beers.
Well,
The Mako
I
nose
really
beers.
don't mind.
Mako
Just
nose
having it
beers.
is enough. It was a gift from my mother. Pretty crazy, huh? Us meeting again like this. You should stay a while.
So who are you? And why do you expect so much from us? I would go into your menu right now because there's some things we need to change. Upgrade weapons, get some fire on with your elemental. That's definitely something you're going to need. Because you got a bit of a fight coming up. Didn't want to break some big news to you, but yeah, that's happening.
Gotcha. Okay.
You might want to consider Cure as well, and MP. Just thinking about it, yeah.
I've got it all on.
You got it all on? Cool. Have you got anything else you can do with Cloud's weapon as to
Maybe.
like just get all his SP. If there's something you can just a cheap little thing you can do in there, I'd do that as well.
Cool.
Let's get Cloud as prepared as possible for the fight he's about to embark on, because it's not an easy one, and it's going to be conceptually quite difficult for you because you haven't fought a fight like this yet. Oh, you fought one before, so we'll see how you adjust.
I've only got
this time
3.
around.
What's going on? Oh,
You've got 3 SP.
yeah.
Yeah, you got 3 SP. It's not really anything there you can upgrade on. To be fair, so all right, you're as good as you can get.
Should I upgrade others? Of course I can. Let's go. Oh, I've got another.
Did you just do that without equipping the the machine gun?
Yeah.
No way. That's crazy.
I mean,
Oh man.
and Barrett's got like 45 SP. Yeah, cool, Barrett. No wonder why he's been so angry. He's just like, look at all these goodies I could have, and I'm just like, nah, you're good. Basic machine gun, hard pass, mate. Let's go, max HP. Let's get those.
You can all see now why he hates Cloud. Cloud's just not giving him that freedom that he always deserved.
Barrett's like the stepchild of the group to me.
Right, it's
Let's
the Cinderella,
go.
the one kept up in the attic, the one that was never
The
loved.
Cinderella. Duration, yeah, buff that up.
Scrub the floors with you. You're not coming to the ball this evening, Barrett.
Basically, mate, that's exactly what it is. Attack power, that's what we want up. Magic. Oh, he's run out of SP. What?
Wait, I wouldn't spend too much time on this. We're not going to be using Barrett for a little while, so
Okay,
it's
cool.
just you.
Fine.
It's just you
Let's go.
and Aerith.
Obviously, they're not in here. Aerith. You know what?
So what is she?
I'm not keen. Oh, hello.
Okay.
Thanks. And who are you?
Didn't know Horong moved from Tekken to the Final Fantasy VII
And a soldier. Pretty cool, huh?
franchise.
Orang, yeah,
soldier.
for sure.
Ex-soldier. Well, what do you know? You've got the eyes.
Reno.
You don't mind, do you? Bodyguard work's not too different from Merc stuff, right? I guessed. From the sword.
Interesting that she knows so much about what he does.
Her getup's very Lily Allen. I didn't notice it the first time,
Cost you
but
a lot.
whole dress and boots.
Huh?
Yeah.
One date ought to do it.
Huh. Well, you're weird enough to be one.
I got Tiger Eyes. Let's go.
Again, Cloud just been offering sexual favors for his work.
If you're gonna bullshit me, at least try to make it believable.
Dude, Reno's sick.
I was about to say, not gonna lie, I'm feeling Reno's vibes right now. Let's go.
Yeah.
You heard the lady.
He's very cocky, which is fine.
I'll make this quick.
You better.
Go on, Cloud. Prove yourself then, if you think you're that good.
Which
It
one
is
of
like
you?
14 against 1 here right now.
Yeah. Which one of you is a grenade soldier? Who wants that work? Oh, hello. I didn't want to waste that on you, but I thought I should. Oh, come on.
Giving you a hard time, mate.
Well, yeah.
So,
Where's the other
I
guy?
think it's pretty obvious you're about to be pitted against Reno. I think you should really get your mindset around how you fought against Roche. Just one of those one-on-one battles.
Mm-hmm.
That's my tip for you right now.
I thought you were down. I dodged that. And you know I dodged that. You watched me dodge it, but it wouldn't allow me to dodge it. Where is he? Oh, chilling up on the little gargoyle up there.
How good's that one? Girl, watch your face. Gone now. Hate having to do heal up, clean up. But, it's my job.
Trying to screenshot that was a nightmare. Alright, let's go. Full run, coming in with the cut.
He's full of surprises, mate. Just keep your wits about him.
Alright, I see you. I see you. Okay. What?
I don't understand that either. That looked glitchy, to be honest.
I haven't hit him once.
Feeling all right there, Mr.
Firing.
Oh, come on, tough guy.
That's it. That's how you get it. Front on isn't going to get him. You got to wait for him to go for you, and then yeah, exactly. You try and dodge him. Whenever he goes for you, dodge.
Gotcha.
No need for that. Wait for him to go for you, and then dodge, and then attack him. Counter attack. It's all about a counter attack. Now, there you go. Get him in his back.
I mean,
Almost.
bullshit. Bullshit. Trying to block. Trying to block.
Heal up.
I keep going to put
Don't you have cure attached?
no, I keep going to put cure on.
I don't know where you keep going in for these charge attacks. Stop doing that. Wait for him to attack you and then go for the counter. That's how you do it.
Yeah, I feel like I'm learning my lesson. No cure, love that. Last potion, let's go.
Dodge. What you can do with Reno is you do this. You sort of counterattack over him. So you want to, you know how you do those rolls on the ground? You want to sort of roll into him and you do this flip over him when he runs at you, and it.
Try blocking in Punisher mode. Okay, cool. Good tips, Brandon. All right, I really got my ass kicked. That was
Yeah,
that was different. That was different levels of being desperate. You just saw.
It's a different fight. It really is. But
Came out of it with super swag after beating Eva, the Buster. Thought, yeah, flawless. Got my
It's
ass
such a
handed to
great
me.
example of how the battle system has so many different facets to it. You know, like whether it's a one-on-one battle or whether it's whatever you're doing, it can be changed in so many different directions, and it just shows how malleable it is. Can't heap enough praise onto it.
What is a good? I mean, this is the whole crux I've ever thought Final was about. Go in, lose, then assess and change up.
Yeah. So you at least want to cure material on you for sure.
Yeah. I'll take this one 'cause it's got 79 on it. Cool. It's as much as I can have.
Doesn't really matter between the two.
I mean, so what we're kind of trying to do is get through these fights without dying as least as possible with your coaching. Oh, here he is. Can I skip this? Can you skip?
Yeah, you can actually. Triangle, I think it is.
Let's go. Alright, Reno 911. Shout out to Reno 911 if you've ever watched it. Amazing TV show.
I haven't done what that is, actually.
It's amazing. Very easy.
Crux of the premise.
This guy healing people? You're not allowed to heal. It's a mockumentary about police in Reno. Basically, fake Vegas.
Right.
Yeah.
No, Reno exists. It's a city. It's just not. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the little brother
It's not
to
Las
Vegas. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's a small Las Vegas. Yeah.
What am I doing? I've got ATB. What am I doing? Wasting my time. Items.
Make sure you're healed up.
Yeah, let me use this.
But the next fight is you can dodge most of his attacks.
Yeah.
So I don't remember how. If you gave me the controller, I could do it. But I don't remember which buttons exactly you have to press to make Cloud be able to dodge Reno's attacks, but you can. And then when you see yourself flip over Reno, you do this, like, it looks like a cartwheel over his head.
We got
You're
it.
able to attack him from behind.
Let's see if I can get this thumbnail, get this screenshot.
Last battle.
Missed it. Alright, let's go.
He's a bit of a poser, the old Reno.
He is.
Yeah. Run.
Ooh. Hello. Hold
Yeah,
block in
once you
Punisher
get him,
mode.
then do not stop. That's it. That's it.
That hurt.
Now, get into him. Look at that. On his toes. Yeah, know when to back away though. Know when to back away. That's it though. Exactly what you just did there. Just gotta make sure you hit those.
We hit those. We hit those. Block, block, block! About to get owned.
Yeah, try and roll, dodge. Yeah. Heal.
Yeah.
There it is. Oh, almost. That was it. You were like right behind his back. And again. Now. Oh, how are you missing those? Those are the ones you should be getting.
That's a hit, bitch. Oh, I didn't even get my limit break! I thought limit break does everything. Yep. Yep. Cross slash, or omni slash, whatever. Cross slash. Let's go.
Don't get too cocky. Now it gets interesting. Next phase.
Oh my god. Don't worry, I got...
This dance of ours could use a spark.
That's the one. Oh no! I thought I was blocking.
I'm waiting.
I'm not sure if this fight's too intense for you, Anthony, but if you can, I'd love to hear some of your commentary on what you think of the ghosts so far.
Ah, bro. I have a theory on them.
Cool. I want to hear it. If this fight's too intense, let it be, but we'll talk in a minute then. Heal.
Yeah. I think my theory may be unpopular though. I want to lock onto him. Jesus.
His little buzzy friends are pretty easy to get rid of if you want to.
Oh, do I? I thought I couldn't.
Yeah. No, you can. You can attack them directly. Once they go on, actually makes your life a little bit easier. Watch out for him. Definitely.
I just wasted a whole ATB on that. That was not my intention. Lock onto him, man. This is my one beef in this whole battle system. Is the lock on. It's killing me. See?
I've never had any issues with it. I feel like you're expecting it to do the work for you.
Yeah, I
than
am.
do it yourself. This is an Apex, mate.
Apex? You don't lock on an Apex, baby. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah,
Okay.
you can press the button and it does half the work for you.
No, not at all, mate. Like,
Look at that. You're getting rid of those mines. You're doing well. Heal up.
how good's that?
And
Hello.
What did you say? Hello, how are you?
Yeah. We got it. Right in front of him. Fuck off! This guy's annoying now. I did like you, till I don't. And that's basically how it goes, mate.
Look, he's a very formidable challenger, and it's honestly just a matter of getting the best of him. And when you work out his moves, when you work out his strategy, it's so much fun beating him. I actually enjoy this battle. This is probably one of the best battles of the game, to be fair.
Okay, here we go. Let's get a couple of hits. More of these things. Nope, sorry.
Nope, timing was off. That's it. It's so harsh. It's like if your timing is just 1 second off, no, I'm not giving it to you. I'm not awarding that to you. And then you lose it.
I don't know how.
That's the. Ooh.
Come on, do your thing. Actually, do you know what? Here I go. Gotta get worked. Spells, cure. I don't want to lock onto him.
No, don't do that. That was that. Oh, well, there you go. Bang! You got it. You got it. That's how you kill Reno. Right there. You see that?
Yeah.
Whatever you just did, I don't know what button you pressed, but that's how you get Reno. This little flip over his head, dude. When I fight Reno, that's how I do it. I'm constantly flipping over his head, and I'm just going behind him and attacking him from behind. I don't know what you did or how you did it. I don't remember what button combination it is, or I don't remember how I did it either. But that's exactly how I did it.
Oh, do I have a limit?
Right when he attacks is also countered as counter. Stronger, right? Yeah.
Thank
goodness! Wow, you did that.
What a prick, Reno.
I like it because that's exactly how he's supposed to be, dude. He's one of the Turks. This is a guy.
The Turks. Here come the ghosts. Okay, so you did ask me about my opinions. Whoa.
Yeah, and it's gonna get very hairy with the ghosts.
Don't worry,
right
grenade soldiers.
They've all had to tell their wives.
Reno.
Look, wifey, I'm a grenade soldier.
Reno's like, have you seen how deep my V is? Get off me, mate. I wear a deep V t-shirt that's down to my abs. Leave me alone.
This brings every milkshake to the yard.
Oh, mate, amazing. Okay, so in terms of the last battle, yeah, I really enjoyed it. However, dodging him doesn't work. For future reference, what it does is allowing him to attack, blocking, then dodging on his first block. That's how I got that like little upper hand. Or was attacking and then dodging. Because just by dodging, it just wasn't doing that animation.
I want to reach out to Brandon right now.
Yeah.
Or
Go on.
to the chat because obviously we're seeing what's happening right now, and we're seeing that's a very important moment. Just what happened right there. We'll come back to that. But Brandon and anyone else in the chat, how do you feel about what we're witnessing right now and what this does to the original OG church scene? You know,
Don't you usually fall there?
Your task was actually to drop barrels onto Shinra soldiers, and it was so fun, like figuring out which barrel it was you wanted to drop down. And if you missed it, Eris would give you so much crap. She's just like, "Are you the worst barrel pusher in all of history?" I think you are, and yeah. But this is where we've seen some things with the ghosts and the way they, you know, their behavior, what they do. I want to ask you now, Anthony. What are your theories on the ghosts?
I think I mentioned this in F1 or episode. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was episode 1.
You okay?
In F1 you talked about Sephiroth and your theories about him. I don't think you've necessarily spoken in detail on the ghosts, so that's why I want to differentiate the two, because I think they're two different things. Let me hear about your thoughts on the ghosts in regard, you know, in comparison to. So, I want to kind of like separate the two. Like, what are your thoughts on the ghosts? I think we've heard your thoughts on Sephiroth, but let's go to the ghosts now.
My guess is they're... Now, I can't remember Final Fantasy... what's that? The film? The film that came out? Spirits
Advent
Within?
Children.
Advent Children. They're definitely connected to that in some way. I'm afraid I'm going to spoil it now, and if you hear it from me now... Okay, please don't spoil it, Brandon. I would very much like to... Wait, this is Monkey Bars, I see now. Yeah, I would very much like not to have it spoiled, but I think the spirits are probably, like, on our side in some way, because they always turn up when there's, like, these... Where the fuck am I going this way? I think Sephiroth is using time travel. I think he's already been beat, and this is maybe either an alternate dimension Sephiroth, or Sephiroth, however we want to say it. And he's trying to not lose again, so to say. Now I think the ghosts are the spirit of the world. I think somehow they're probably more positive than what we think they are at the moment. Maybe I'm totally off. Because I remember ghosts in the original, but I didn't think they were, like, positive. I don't know, am I wrong, Oliver? Am I right? Am I nowhere near? Or is this how I should? Oh, I gotta go. I can't just jump off that. I gotta go this way.
You're actually on a pretty good track right there, but I will tell you that there weren't any ghosts in the original.
I thought I remembered something.
They were mentioned. If you ever took the time at Icicle End to go to Professor Gast's laboratory, and you go down the basement, you can watch some videos.
Cough,
down there,
cough,
you
cough.
actually hear...
Lol.
You actually hear Professor Gast talk about specific spirits of the planet. And Falna, which is Aerith's mother, he's actually in a relationship with her, and they actually have Aerith as a child. Blah, 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 that's the story.
Okay.
A lot of background story in there that you can only get if you dig deep into OG, and you don't get that if you just play through OG. You actually have to look for that stuff. But I think that, at that point, Professor Gast actually does talk about particular spirits, ghosts type things popping up through the Earth in a similar fashion to what we're seeing here. So that's why I'm kind of like...
So cool.
I'm not hateful upon the creators for bringing in ghosts into FF Remake, because I know that although they seem so foreign to every OG player, they actually were mentioned. And I'll give the production staff that. It was sort of like an afterthought that they didn't actually implement. You know, they said, should we do this, should we shouldn't, and then they didn't. They just left it out, but they left it as a bit of an afterthought in that Professor Gast cutscene where he actually talks, and you actually see, them talking about a Falna in a pregnancy, and her pregnancy is actually with Eris at the time.
So most people would associate this storytelling as cheap, in saying that it's a different dimension or a different time, or it's back in time.
Yeah, I think so.
But I don't feel that way. As an avid comic book reader, I feel like it's completely within the realms, and maybe this isn't the original final. Man, I was never aware of that. Brandon was not aware of what you just said.
There's a station right by it. Shall we mosey on over?
Let's
mosey on over. However,
that's a callback. That's a callback to OG. Mosey on over.
Mosey on over.
That's so good. That is actually so good. Barrett says it though, not her.
But I'm not.
Let's mosey on down.
I'm not. Let's mosey on down.
Dude, he's good. I love Barrett. He's such a great addition to this. Anyway.
Yeah, but I'm not upset if they want to change this story, as we touched on before. But I'm also not upset if that's how they're doing it. And I mean, call it cheap or easy way out of new story writing with ghosts.
Turks get called in to handle all kinds of
I think it's pretty decent. And I think if I'm correct in saying Sephiroth has realized he's lost and he's had an ability to redo things, and he's created an, if you will, alternate timeline to what you've played through personally. So it's like, hey, you played through the original and did it this way, and you won. Guess what? Sephiroth found out how you did it, and now he's going back and changing it. So now you need to find another way to win. I'm okay with that. I've watched too much fantastical shit not to agree with it.
It actually, from what you're saying, actually sounds like you've listened to a lot of YouTubers and their theories on what's actually going on in this game. But
well,
I know
you
you
me-
haven't done that, which is
Yeah.
pretty funny. I think we briefly talked about some certain things, but I don't think we went that deep into it.
You and me have talked
You've
about
come
it,
up with
but
that, I'm pretty impressed.
it was the big wing. The wing sold me because I don't remember much from Advent Children. I barely remember the name of it, but I remember the big wing. And as soon as I started to see the
and why
black,
would he be here otherwise
Exactly,
if it weren't
yeah.
for like time travel or he's found his way back into this universe or whatever.
But
however,
also,
I do
before
want to go back.
Before you go on,
Sorry,
though,
because
Skull, like
I
there is
wasn't
one
going to.
thing. There is one thing. Oh, hang on. Take your time.
Yeah,
there,
she
right?
wants
It's
you.
all
She
good.
wants you to interact with her. That's the thing.
This
This whole sequence where you're going through is actually throwback to OG, and it's brilliant the way they do this. And
Aerith,
it's a shame we're talking over it, but it's also good.
not sold.
Those are the words of a soldier candidate?
There's a lot of stuff around in, I guess, in modern nerd genre, if you will. Comic books, movies, Avengers, Spider-Man. There's a lot of multiverse stuff going on recently in the last couple of years. So it's not new to general public, and it's kind of, I guess you will, in the zeitgeist. So I'm not surprised that that's the way I headed in terms of a theory, and if I am correct, which it feels like,
Easy now.
that's not the Sephiroth you beat, is what I'm saying. Because Sephiroth didn't have one wing. And then they
Aerith
wouldn't...
is going to swear.
Is she? Shall we?
She said the S word. How do you feel about that?
I'm not keen on Aerith at all. I know it's Brandon's number one. I know you were number one on her. Yeah, I'm...
There it is.
Nah.
But I want to go back to my question before,
Yeah.
because Brandon wanted to answer it because he felt like he'd spoil something for you. But my question was fundamentally, how do you feel about the two experiences? You have this experience, which we do now, and you have the barrel experience. What is your preference? Remake experience or barrel experience in OG?
Oh, man.
The slums.
I don't think you remember barrel experience, so you can't really say it.
Well, it's really hard to
Yeah,
compare
this
either.
was to Brandon, my question more.
Oh, okay. Yeah, for sure. Like, in all honesty, I think to ask me or anyone else, Brandon, or anyone else to compare this one to original, it's so difficult because you're asking to compare like emotional attachment compared to technology. It's like, how did I feel when I first sent my very first text message on my 3310? Do you know what I mean? Like, I felt freedom. I felt the best. I had like independence. Now,
A Nokia 3310
yeah,
referring to.
check me out on my iPhone, man. Like, that experience is way better. This is way better. The graphics are better, the battle's better, the system, the storyline, from what I've seen so far, like the music, everything seems to be better. It's just we're holding on to nostalgia for a reason, and it's like, it's okay. One doesn't have to be better than the other. Come on, Aerith. Cloud, such a gentleman, not grabbing her by a tush there. But,
Killing me here.
do you know what I mean? Like, what's better? That
I
experience?
know what you're saying, but I disagree. I'm
hard,
on a
man.
completely different page. I'm on a completely different page because you can judge something on the merits of what's going on, you know, on the merits of the basis of it. So the content of what's going on. If we look at what you actually had to do, is you had to rescue Aerith through pushing barrels down, and some barrels would squash Shinra soldiers, and others wouldn't. Whereas in this time, everything's just sort of wishy-washy with the ghost floating around, and it's giving you insight into what Aerith's what their intentions are.
Oh shit, he's fallen in love. He looked in her eyes.
Never a dull moment with you.
I see what you're saying. Brandon, what did you think?
Yeah, I want to hear what Brandon has to say about this, but I think that it was, as a playing point of view, from a player's perspective, it was actually just more enjoyable to have the opportunity to figure out how am I going to, get rid of these Shinra soldiers, rather than I'm just being saved by ghosts. I think those are two completely different experiences.
If you're asking an OG player like me, Barrel Experience grounds it down to reality, but this one, with the introduction of ghosts, I think it's an interesting scene to make us think of their in quotations, motivation. Yes.
Exactly. And he's banged on the nail there again. Brandon always in through with the nails on heads. He's referring to stop. Oh, you're in a fight already, are you? I was gonna say you might want to
Hedgehog
quick
fight,
arrows.
lol.
Doesn't matter. So yeah, I want to go back to what Brandon's saying. Brandon is nailing it again as he always does. You have the OG experience and you have the remake experience. What we're basically getting through the remake experience is more insight into the ghosts and what on earth they want from you. You know, what are they doing? Because is your experience to this point that the ghosts are negative and they're trying to attack you? Because let's just... No? I want to go through with you because this is something I had planned. I wanted to do. I wanted to go through the experiences that you have had with ghosts up until this point. So the first time we saw a ghost was when?
They're all around Aerith.
Right, exactly. That was the first experience we had with them. We hadn't seen them before then. So do they have something to do with Aerith?
Of course.
Maybe.
No,
and
I
what
think
were they doing to her? They were harassing her, but they weren't attacking you. Is that fair to say?
Yeah, no,
exactly.
I'm completely on board with that. And it's funny you.
So what was the next experience with them? Because the next one was when you're in Sector 7, and there's that guy. He's basically just looking at advertisements on the sign. He's like pulling down an avalanche sign. He's like, I don't need this.
Yeah.
So these people are scum to whatever. And you see the ghosts sort of like hauntingly pop up for a bit, and you're like, ooh, the ghosts are there. I remember you saying that back in the first stream.
Yeah.
They're there, but what are they doing? Are they intervening? Are they trying to stop Cloud from doing something? No, they're not. But in the first interaction with the ghost, they're trying to stop Eris from doing something. They're buzzing around her like bees. And the next experience is when?
Yeah. No, keep going, yeah.
Yeah. I'm just checking to see if you remember when, but if you don't, it's fine.
No, I'm on board.
The next experience was when he's kind of sleeping, and they kind of attack him while he's asleep.
That was the one I was about to bring up. Because that's the one where I realized there's no one else around. It's just him.
It's just him sleeping.
Yeah.
But then they wake him up, and he walks outside, and the whole town is filled with them. So then they're attacking the whole town, and then they specifically target in on Jessie and hurt her. Okay, so they've hurt Jessie. Interesting.
Are you saying that it's like Cloud and Aerith's love?
I don't know. I want to look at this thing in the whole, the grander scheme of things, the bigger picture.
Aerith controls the ghost, and she's cock blocking Cloud from anyone else.
Yeah, she wants him. He's not available for anyone else.
And she'll do anything she can.
Listen to what she has to say to her friends. Oh no, she's done with talking.
Yeah,
she's having a big yarn with her mates there. It was just interesting to hear what the townspeople have to say here in Sector 5. But okay, so vending machine there, have a seat, heal up.
Yeah, continue on, so I gotta take a quick break.
Okay, so then the next point we see the ghosts was there was a short time when we saw them in between that interaction outside the pub where they were trying to protect I don't know what, and this is another question we can ask is who could see them at that point in time? Could everybody see them? Or was it just Barrett could obviously see them, he was shooting at them from outside the pub. Jessie was obviously distressed by them as well, she could see them. But could the townspeople see them? Could the people of Sector 7 see them at that point? I don't think they could. So, what happened after that? Jessie gets knocked out. I don't think we saw ghosts for quite some time. We saw ghosts just then in the church. And what were they doing there? We saw them harassing Aerith, the first time we saw her. Yet, in the second time, they save her. So that's kind of indication that these things aren't necessarily acting for or against anyone's will. They seem to be doing whatever they seem or feel is necessary to do what they're doing. Now, for anybody who's listening to this who has played the game through, then you've got a pretty good idea of what they're doing. But Anthony doesn't. That's why I'm just trying to go back through the certain steps of what's happened, so that Anthony has a bigger overview of what's happened with the ghosts up until this point and what they've done. I don't want him to sort of be coming at this from like, oh, I don't know what's going on. So just
what you were just saying is because I can still hear you. And Cat's yes, Cat's
Where? What? Where'd you
Cat's
see that?
Cat's theme, getting Cat's love that. I remember OG, big crown, big gold crown, little black cat. What is he sitting on? Some big fat red like monster or
He's sitting on top of a mog. Yeah, those white mogs.
So good, Cat's theme, love
Moogle.
that. Dude,
So,
there's only other way you could have sold me
about,
music is
sorry,
putting.
You keep talking about people that you never played in FF7 original. You know who I never played in FF7 original?
Cat's
Yeah, never my dude. He never found his way into a party of mine ever.
I mean, just for the meme value alone. But for sure, if there's one way to get me to buy tracks, it's name it with these meme names or these characters, you know, because I want them. Otherwise, if you remember in episode 1, I was not about buying soundtracks. I did not care.
You rejected them straight out, yeah.
Yep. So I was overhearing what you were saying. Obviously, it's still online. And I have a theory of what the ghosts are now, after that little tidbit of what you said. This looks like my local kebabi. It, Ooh, cinematic.
Mm-hmm.
Pause.
Deck is all clear! Rope's good! Go! Pull him up!
Oh, the Turks.
Who's that guy?
Don't remember, but if there's ever a Turk who renders his 90, 97, 98 graphic model, it's that guy. Bald cube head glasses.
He's my favorite Turk, but he's probably everyone's favorite Turk.
Another Turk.
A real man on a mission.
Does look like he's on a mission done in Aerith.
For me? For you?
Don't know. Don't care.
Don't know, don't care. Best attitude to have. Like,
there will be monsters.
Cloud. Don't know, don't care.
No one's getting
I'll
through
deal with
this
anyone.
hard
Yeah.
shell. You know, I've got nothing. Like, come what may.
So the ghosts, they seem to only turn up in crucial moments that
There's a Shinra
affect
up ahead.
the ending or the outcome of the original with Sephiroth and the saving of, you know, the world. So like the foreman, hello, rat. How Avalanche is formed. How Cloud decides to join Avalanche. You know, how they decide to take on a bigger mission to save the world, not just against Midgar. Feels like the ghosts are only showing up in those, you know, fork in the road moments.
No telling where they'll come from.
Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm way off.
I think you're on the right track.
Feels like they're trying to alter, the dimension of the timeline. That's how I feel.
Did you come up with that, or did you just read that from Brandon?
Is it in the chat? No. No, it's not.
Oh, you just said that.
It came up then. Yeah, because what you were saying, you said I need to think about when they arrive, and the things that's in common is these are all crucial moments as to how that group that defeated Sephiroth and saved the world came together.
Are they trying to alter the timeline?
That didn't
Maybe they're trying to make sure it still happens that way.
Maybe.
Ensure it happens. What is that? Little spotlight?
Again, you know, like
who knows?
Street props.
Yeah, yeah, I know.
Yeah, who knows? Let's wait for a little more of the storyline to play out. I just thought it was a good time to talk about the ghosts because you do have a big interaction with, and they kind of react slightly differently to how we've been seeing them react up until this point. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, we'll see. We'll see.
Okay.
They
So
will-
this
they
is
will be
sector
definitely-
5 or 4?
We're in
5.
sector 5. Sector 5.
5, yeah. Where's all the construction?
will be-
There it is.
There will be grounds for much more conversation later, of course.
I
as will
didn't notice
everything else.
this originally, was like the two-tone on the Buster. Because you've always played in darkness so far. It's cool to see that, like, you know, half of it's kind of a darker shade and the other's like an actual blade that's been
Like
sharpened.
an actual blade, yeah.
Yeah.
Good for chopping, mate.
Good
What
for
better
chopping.
chop you with?
Not going to struggle to chop those tomatoes for your pizza. No, 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 no.
Go on!
So I like what we're going through right now. You're obviously getting into fighting different people.
Yeah, little hedgehogs.
You need to familiarize yourself with Aerith, because she is one of the best fighters in,
Is she?
In the game, yeah.
Aerith can hold down triangle to focus magical energies and release and unleash Tempest, a magical power. The potency of Tempest puts it magical power in Aerith. Okay. Okay.
I don't use Tempest, to be honest. Never have. I don't know why. It's just never sort of been something that...
Well, I'm very sorry to say that
A new breed.
I don't like Aerith, and I know this is going to hurt you and Brandon. Just... Nah. I mean, we covered...
I don't know why you think that I've got an emotional attachment with this person's NPC.
No, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. We covered this before.
Sorry,
Tifa,
NPC.
Yuffie, Jessie, Aerith. And I think I
Can't
mentioned
rely
it.
on
I think I mentioned it in episode 2 as to why. I mean, if there was a choice, that's where I came from. You mean this one?
Yeah.
Why Tifa's the one, apart from her
You're
just
right.
being stacked. What there?
Yeah, you want to jump across there.
Yeah, cool. Nice. Good looks.
And then you do the old monkey bars.
Ugh.
Clutch is showing off, just as he always does.
How much do you think the Buster Sword weighs?
Enough.
Enough to make that not look difficult? Yeah. Mm-hmm. What do we just obtain?
Got a new bracelet. Like
Gotcha.
that guy on. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, truth be told, I haven't jumped on monkey bars 27 years? New bracelet, let's go. Power wrist guards. Mesmeric amulet, titanium bangle. Let's go titanium
You seem
bangle.
to have acquired several different bangles. Yeah, in your time of just sort of wandering around. But anyway, continue on.
I get it's an RPG, but if I had one ask is that if it was equipped to one,
No, stay up.
Stay up. If I had one ask and there was a,
Go left.
if someone's got something equipped and they're not with you anymore, you can't unequip it. You know, like Barrett and Tifa aren't here. That's on them.
That was how the OG was. That's why, like, if you're an OG player and you're going back through the game, you're like, oh, I know I'm not going to be able to play with this character in the next scene, so I'm just going to, you know, disequip them with these items and accessories, and material was always accessible over the exchange.
If you tap square with Aerith, she'll attack quicker, but when you hold square with her attacks, they become slower, but exploits those that have magic weaknesses and targets all enemy on sight. Oh, so she can kind of hit everyone?
Still a fair ways off.
Well, we did
Hey,
take a detour.
Brandon,
Getting
do me a
back-
favor. Go change your Twitch name to Battlemaster Commander Final Fantasy VII Remake, because that's all you're dropping, bro. It's just Battlemaster knowledge. Jesus Christ.
Battlemaster Commander
Won't
FF7
be
ring.
time for my mom's cooking.
Brandon's probably like a secret dev of the game,
We'll get home quick and
and
eat
he's
our
just like,
stupid.
hey, guess what? I
program it all. You
yeah,
just have to
I
try.
programmed this in here, yeah? Dude, I mean, only those with magical weakness. Okay. I say that
So
knowing
those-
I have no idea who's got magical weakness. But, yep.
Yeah, true. Well, hold up. Make sure you've got electricity on. Get
Good,
electricity
good
on
looks,
your Buster
good
Sword.
looks, good looks. It's almost like I've got a play guide here with yourself.
Yeah, I know what's coming up. like as with your elemental, you know.
Good looks, lightning.
Yeah, exactly. So that was quite a significant moment. We just sort of skipped by there. You know, Aerith is showing Cloud the slums and being like, you know, this is what I have to be proud of. This is where I come from. This is my hood. And it's just like, I love that you love where you come from, because, you know, to be proud of what you have and of what it is, it takes a big person to be able to do that. So most people hate where they come from. They're just like, oh, it's so bad, like, it's cool, whatever, and I just want to get out of here. Most people just want to move on. But it's cool seeing that.
So if we hold square, and she magics everyone. Nice. Good looks,
Bang.
Brandon. Nice, bang. Yeah, it's a very admirable trait that she has, but she's still not Tifa, is she?
Enough of the hating on her.
I've never been a big Aerith fan. This sounds harsh. I just don't vibe with the girl next door, very nice attitude. I really like, and I'm glad it happened in this remake. Tifa was just like, I'm sick of this, you know? I'm sick of this. Let's do it. And just told everyone to shut up and just get on with it. That's more
There's
me.
nothing up there for you, by the way.
There's something up where?
There's nothing up there for you.
Oh, okay.
Move on.
Just
for
a tank.
later.
Just a big cannon. Just a big crane.
No, but I liked that she was like giving insight into her area, and then
Yeah.
she did something interesting. I'm not sure you picked that up, but talking about pizza again, talking about food. This seems to be a common trait of this game, and like focusing in on, you know, a good eating experience.
Am I
So we
going
experienced
backwards? I can't be.
No, you don't go away. Through that gate, you just sort of like get rid of that.
Yep.
Yeah, through there. That's
Gotcha.
where you haven't been. There you go.
Anything up here? Okay, high potion. Nothing else? Can't squeeze through?
No.
Oh, here we go. Looks like an arena. Oh, there's the triangle. Love that.
See, coming a mile away.
Feel like a boss is coming up, or some sort of monumental moment. Maybe the end of this chapter, or end of this area. It feels like it's coming.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
Smogger! Oh, Smogger!
This is exactly why I told you to get that line thing on. This is your boss battle.
Smog off.
Don't stop now.
I'll do
Wow,
what I can.
smashed him on.
This one's for you!
Can you handle them?
Leave it to me.
Glad I told you to put that lightning on there.
Yeah, it's kind of like a gameplay. Ooh!
That's what you need to watch out
Watch
for.
that. Yep. Watch out.
He'll get you once he's dead. It's the,
He'll get you once he's dead.
Ooh, didn't need to do that. But okay.
Ah, healer.
So go back.
Just dropping the hidden mechanics the dev doesn't tell you about. How you played is up to you, because I know not everyone likes being told what to
Stands
do.
to you, right?
Ah, Brandon, no worries, mate. Be involved as much as you would like to be, dude. I'm happy to have you in the chat talking through with myself and Stoll, and I'm sure Stoll's very happy to have it as well.
Yeah, as far as you can go. There, yeah, okay, there you go.
Yeah. I mean,
Go down,
to be fair,
catch you
Brendan,
right.
that's what a dev would say. Got a little
No,
puzzle
but
here.
very constructive feedback here coming from Brandon, helping us out and getting us through some of these harder bosses, and he's actually exposing how many different facets the combat system has, because the combat system is it's so complex, and they've done such a great job with it. It's good when you got someone there just saying like, oh, you know, think about this, think about that. A lot of the things you're talking about, Brandon, I thought they weren't really possible until later on into the game, when it's actually, you know, more significant.
Yeah. No, I
But,
agree.
Turns out you can actually do it now as well. So, yeah, that's cool.
Was that
Cheers for
Kanga shot? Morning, boys. Morning, Kanga. Welcome.
Nice work.
Welcome to the stream. I know it's quite early there for yourself.
Yes, we're home free.
No need for thanks.
You missed quite significant chapters, Kanga, so yeah, if you want to catch up, you can go back and look, but we've discussed all sorts of things in terms of the gameplay, the game. Don't go down here? Why?
There's no point, you can't go in there, it's all locked off.
Whilst we're here, I do want to give a specific shout out. Look at this. Does this not remind you of Dream World, the theme park we grew up next to, and the old Whitewater Rapids ride and the minecart area?
It is. It is
for sure.
Whitewater Rapids ride.
Just saying. Yeah. Shout out to Kanga Shot in the chat there. Cool. Going through. Yo, how big's this scrapyard? Massive. I like the scenery. Can I get a good shot of Aerith and Cloud? Let's go. Thumbnail shit right there.
I'm not sure here's the right spot, but you can do it in the middle of town. You're about to enter into town. So the reason why this place looks this way actually does have a reason behind it. There's so much, you know, scrap work and lots of machinery and all that sort of stuff, and it's to do with the storyline. So it's yeah, it'll come up later. I'm not going to spoil anything, but
how good's the V-dub? Iconic. They still have a V-dub. Oh, here we go. No music.
People
quieten down.
Think this means another war's coming?
The music that was playing, by the way, was Under the Rotten Pizza.
This guy, do you think another was Under the Rotten Pizza? Is that what it's called? That's Sector 5's
that's the name of that track, and that's that song that you know, like you know that from the OG. Yeah. You've heard that a million times.
So oh, here we go.
What are they watching?
Hey!
Quickest she's ever moved.
Quickest she's ever moved.
Just
yeah, for sure.
Bazinga! Straight through.
See ya.
Bye. Whoop.
Bye.
So every house in this town's made out of tin, apart from this 100 centimeter bloody SD 2080p fucking TV screen. Whoop.
So we help catch the bombers.
But would you mind answering a few questions?
Never again.
Can you give us any updates on the status of the reactor? What kind of damage did it suffer in the explosion? Are we in any danger?
There's no reason for them to attack
Mako
us.
Reactor 5 has been temporarily shut down, and all fires have been...
Yo, I wish those other people would stop talking.
The situation is
Oh,
under
I just need to
control,
move forward.
and the people of our fair city need not worry about any additional complications.
It's giving you a bit of insight, but watch Scarlet up there on the screen. She's got some things to say.
The device used was similar to that employed in the attack on Mako Reactor 1. The perpetrators of that atrocity were filmed making their escape. These agents of the eco-terrorist group Avalanche are currently believed to be in hiding somewhere in Midgar.
And given that this group has now attacked 2 reactors in quick succession, can they really be stopped before they strike again?
What do you think?
Accentuating the cleavage there, aren't they?
I know.
Have no fear. Shinra will keep Midgar safe.
It's not how the people are talking about it.
Alright, let's go.
Everyone's worried about war.
Well, this is the thing. I think this is probably a good point to talk about. You know, like, is what she's saying in line with the things you're hearing from the townspeople? And
no.
I mean, we've seen examples before of people that aren't happy with Avalanche and think that they're just, you know, terrorists trying to blow up the place. But could it also be that there is sort of a resistance group here that do feel like they've been hard done by you know, Shinra organization? So yeah,
no,
where do you think Sector 5 falls on that side of the?
Look how they're living.
Well,
it's not great.
No.
What are you doing all the way up there?
That's all you need to know.
Get a look at the reactor.
Got Timmy on the roof there.
Look at their tin roofs. Does it rain in this world? Marge, the rains are here. Like, if any sort of a drizzle, man, you're not getting no sleep on tin roofs.
2 peas in a pod.
Nope.
Aerith, so pure. I'm coming around.
Here he goes.
So,
Who?
what are you guys up to?
You, I'm referring to you when I say he.
Gotcha. There's only 2 barbers in this town. One does a fro hawk, one does a bowl cut.
You're just supposed to. Well, guess we have a new destination. I should probably explain. The Leaf House is the local orphanage.
Yeah,
That's
cool.
where all these kids live.
So
Okay.
we've kind of made it to Sector 5 now, and yeah, we've got a big adventure to go upon. I think after this point.
Here, there's no rain. There's no rain here. Yes, Kango, for sure, he gets it.
Keep me on my toes.
Better than being bedridden. Thanks again for all those herbs. You've helped a lot of people.
No problem.
Herbs?
Anytime.
She's been
How'd
playing
you
Resident
manage
Evil.
to find so many anyway?
Oh, I have my ways.
And him?
He's my bodyguard, just until I get home.
And you're sure he's up to it?
Maybe. Since I'm so generous, I gather medicinal herbs for his patients sometimes. Here's the Leaf House.
Okay. Medicinal herbs, I hear you, Aerith. A little bit of wild style to your personality there.
We're back, and we brought Aerith with us. Sorry to make you come out here.
Don't be. It's on my way home.
Well then, I hope you won't mind me asking for some flowers.
No problem. How many?
All you can carry. What with all the doom and gloom we've been hearing on the news recently, I thought some flowers might help.
How good's her apron?
I'm sure they will.
Who's
and I'd
on it?
love to help.
Let's all watch
Tell
it
me.
before our meal.
Oh man.
Stamp the dog.
Stamp the dog. There you go.
Right.
Okay.
So he finds his way everywhere.
Yeah.
So I think we've arrived here at the Sector 5 slums, and it's Aerith's sort of this is her hometown. We can follow her around, and there's a lot to do here in town. But yeah, now's a good opportunity to sort of wrap things up, I think.
Yeah, I agree.
Before we jump into some more of the bigger storyline points of Final Fantasy VII remake against Final Fantasy VII
I agree.
original, and what Aerith and her little town here has to offer us, and just see the differences between the two. So I think if we could, I think it's probably a good opportunity to dive a little deeper into those things in the next episode.
Yeah, damn it, Kangashoot. Yeah, man. I very much enjoyed the dungeon. Annoying as it was, I enjoyed the A-Buster. Thank you, Brandon, for your challenge. It was quite fun. I mean, flawless, but I wouldn't have been that flawless without the coaching that you guys provided. Reno was a bit of annoying. Storyline's intriguing. Too many ghosts, too much going on. Every time I just disconnect from this game and I lose that connectivity to the original, it just pulls me right back in. It changes it at the crucial moments where I'm like, okay, you've sucked me back in, I want to know. That's just me personally. I can see how some OG fans are really connected to those moments and are probably playing through anger or a little bit of resentment in those moments. However, I think we've hit the crux here. Aerith. She's very much involved, and we're in Sector 5. So Oliver's right. It's time to call it wraps there. And next episode, I think we should come on and